All right, we're live.
Hi.
Yay. Hi, everyone. We are on here to do some reading shrimps. Are we calling them shrimps right now?
You can call them whatever you want.
We're on Kaylani's channel, The Reading Shrimps.
Yes. For the Summertime to Read Readathon. You guys don't have to be a part of the readathon to join the Reading Shrimps. It's just a productive reading stream. And we're gonna have some fun. If you guys don't know, this is wait, the other way. This is Mel. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Melanie from Completely Melanie, and I read a ridiculous amount of books most of the time. I play a ridiculous amount of TBR games every month. Not just one. I have 3. And things are about to change coming up soon. And and a co-host for this season-a-thon readathons, which I absolutely love these things.
And when we have Clint.
Hi, I'm Clint from Reed's Readers. I also read quite a bit. Granted, I do read quite a bit of queer books, as you can see right behind me. I also run a TikTok channel underneath the same name. If you want the full of my reading experience, you'll have to follow me on both. I am hoping to introduce something new coming up that's fun and exciting and full of color. Yeah. And I'm a co-host of these readathons. These are our babies, and we absolutely love them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Tracy.
I love it. Hi, Tracy.
Hello.
I was just texting her.
I also have a giant cat in my lap currently.
Oh,
he takes up my entire lap.
Love that. Which cat is it?
Tigger, the giant orange one.
Mm-hmm.
He is so big. Like, he literally, it goes all the way to my knees. He's just this massive cat.
Wow.
And occasionally digs those claws into my legs. I'm like,
you're like, well, dang. Okay, that's enough. Hi, Demi. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Ow, 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 ow. I just hurt myself. How did I do that? This is my reaction. Kitty!
Yeah, he's nice and warm. I don't need a blanket because I have, like, my entire legs are covered by a cat.
I love it. I need a blanket because the air conditioning vent is still aimed at the desk. I forgot to fix that the other day.
Oh, I need a fan. Y'all need a blanket. I need a fan. I'm sweating already. Okay, hi, Marie.
Hi. Welcome.
What's Melanie going to change? Ooh, are you going to give us the tea?
Well, I will tell you that there's videos that will be coming earlier than normal. And one of those will be up this Friday, the 16th. And I can also say that it's a Have I Read It? And there will be multiple Have I Read It's this month.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. What the heck?
It's also the 1 year of, like, I've been doing the Have I Read It series for a whole freaking year. Can you believe that?
Already?
I'm coming up on my 4-year booktube anniversary.
Oh my gosh, wow, that went by fast.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, where did the time go?
Yeah, seriously. Hi, Amy.
Hey.
I love, every time Have I Read It's come up, I'm like, this is the best. I mean, I love your wheel, but Have I Read It has a special place in my heart. Every time it comes up, I'm like, yay, I'm so excited.
Oh, I think you're really going to like the change.
And I think everyone's going to like how I include some of y'all's games and what I have coming up soon.
Yeah.
Exciting. I guess a book outlet, Have I Read It? Ooh.
There will be some book outlet Have I Read It's coming up.
How exciting.
One will be this. I can tell you this month, I will be reacting to my very first book outlet haul.
That is so exciting, Mel. Like, I cannot. I'm like, wait, is it Friday yet?
Oh, you will see one Have I Read It on Friday, and another Have I Read It on Sunday.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Back to back Have I Read It.
I'm so excited. Let's see. I can't wait to see all upcoming videos from you, Mel. You have to incorporate so much up on your channel. It's exciting to see the changes. I love the wheel and Have I Read It. Yes. Hi, Jay.
Hello.
All right, so we are
hi,
here for these.
J0047. He was on our last one.
Oh, nice.
Sorry. Continue.
No, you're good. We are here for the summertime reads, so I'd love to know what you guys are reading, how you guys are doing, what are your prompts that you're working on, what have you finished? I will tell you I haven't finished much.
I have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, essentially 7 prompts. I've done Continued Pride, Summer Job, Lazy Days at the Beach, Get a Tan, Backyard Barbecue, Summer Fling, and for End of Summer Beach Bonfire, I have read Where Dreams Descend, but I still want to read The Serpent King as well. So, yeah.
I have finished 4 books, so 4 challenges, because I'm trying to do a book per challenge.
Me too.
And I started Backyard Barbecue, but something tells me not to pick it up. I'm only like 3 pages in, and I haven't picked it up since. So I'm going to be picking up April Henry this time, because I feel like I want something fast. That'll suck me in. Hopefully, I love it.
I've actually completed 12 books already this month. I know. I'm like, I'm finally able to read again. So I have just been reading, except today. I have not. I've like read like 30 pages today, and that was it.
I will say that I'm jealous because I have finished 4 books this month.
Same.
2 of them were for the readathon, but I ended up DNFing one, so then I switched it for that 3rd book that I read. And the other one I just picked up on a whim because I was on vacation. But right now I'm reading One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I'm reading this for the Continued Pride prompt. And so far, so good. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I'm thoroughly behind on my TBR already, and I need help. Send help. Thank you.
Funny enough, it seems like every time I do these reading sprints, I'm not reading anything for the season-a-thon. Our last sprint, when I was doing it with Clint, I started out reading a book that wasn't part of season-a-thon, and then I was like, oh yeah, I need to be reading Where Dreams Descend. So I finished Where Dreams Descend, but this sprint, the books I have here are not. So I have my buddy read that I'm doing this week, Sort of Frost and Starlight. This is a reread for me. This was like the 30 pages I read today, and that was it. And then I have Strong Female Protagonist. It's a graphic novel. I want to read this. And then I also have A Quiet Kind of Thunder. I need to read this. My goal is to try to finish this before I go to bed, but I don't know if that's going to happen because I haven't even started it yet. But I was like, I want to get a book finished today because that'll keep up with my book a day thing. So this will give me 13 books. But I don't know if I'm going to get it done before I have to go to bed.
Let me run through these comments real quick. I have completed 3 prompts, and I'm in the middle of 3. Nice. The Serpent King made me bawl, along with Clint, to compare. I'm ready for it. I have my copy right here. I'm ready to bawl.
I'm not ready to reread that yet. I don't know if my heart can handle it just yet. I'm like pushing it off until I have to read it.
I also have to say, I don't know what my brain was thinking, but in my video, I said The Serpent King was, Continued Pride. I don't know why I was thinking this was a queer book. Apparently, it is not. I don't know why I thought it was. Maybe it's because of how much Clint loved it. I thought it was queer, but it's not.
I think we've all made a mistake like that before. I've done it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you said you thought it was queer as well.
I think I might have. Who knows?
Yeah, you said, yeah, I had to talk to both of y'all and be like, it's not queer.
Sorry. Reading The Lost Book of the White for Continued Pride. Have finished 3 books so far. Nice. I don't know if I can
read the first one.
What did that say? I'm about to start Divine by Choice. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't think I could ever do a 24-hour readathon. Well, in this case, you only have to do a 24 and 48, and that's next week. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's next week.
And that
already.
means you can do break
Next
that
week,
24
that's this
hours
weekend.
up however you need to over. Kaylani forgot.
I'm telling you, it's been a long month.
It's in honor of Kaylani's birthday, and Kaylani forgot.
Y'all, it's been a long fucking month.
But yeah, you split it up however you want. Like you could do 12 hours one day and 12 hours the next day. You don't have to stay up all night with a 24 and 48. So that's what we like this much better than a 24 hour.
Same.
One Last Stop. Love One Last Stop. I love the magic in it. Yes, it's very interesting. Trin, to answer your question, yes, so far I'm enjoying it. I don't think it's as good right now. I don't think it's as good as Red, White, and Royal Blue, but I think I have I have an attachment to that book, so that might be why, but we'll see when we get to the end. I went to visit a friend, forgot my pack beneath the sugar sky. Oh no! So I'll be reading that, but listen to the audiobook of Felix Ever After yesterday. Oh, I love it.
Oh, so good.
So good. Trying to do a book for each prompt, so I'd be at 3, but I could sneak it up to 5 or 6 if I needed to. Nice. I love that. Love that you can, you can make things work if you needed to, if you don't want to complete all 12 prompts with 12 books. Oh, I didn't even read that. My lord. I don't know what I've completed. I'm all over the place. No worries. Hi, Mike.
So is Kaylani. It's okay.
Yeah, it's a hot mess of a stream, and we're only, fucking 11 minutes in? Jesus. 5 prompts finished so far. Reading a book that will finish off a 6th prompt. Nice. You guys are killing it. 8 books this month. Does anyone have any read suggestions, or a way to spin the prompt in a different way? None for my physical TBR fit it. I would say a beach anything.
Okay, yeah. I want to specify on this because I have noticed a lot of people taking this as they had to read a book at the beach. Solely for the fact that I think because Kaylani mentioned that she didn't know what she was going to read and just go read a book at the beach. You said something similar to that in your video when you were doing your TBR. And a lot of took it as you had to read a book at the beach. The prompt legitimately is more, it's an open ending. It's whatever is a comfort read to you. That is usually what you read at the beach is something that is comfort. If your comfort is to read high fantasy, read high fantasy. If your comfort is to read a slasher, like blood, gore, guts, go right ahead. I'm using The Night She Disappeared, a thriller, as a comfort read for me for a beach read.
You turned into like the little guy.
There's a fly.
But it's anything you deem that you would read at the beach as it's a book you like to get lost in that can take you out of this world. That is what that prompt is.
As you can tell, it's been a freaking hard time all around. I'm over here saying wrong things for the prompts. Can't even freaking read anything.
I mean, we're all saying wrong things for prompts left and right, so listen.
Only completed my most exciting one, but today I'll be working on food for the cover. Wait, well, what's your most exciting one? I'd love to know. Okay, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to set up the timer because I forgot to do that too. You guys, I'm just thriving right now. Thriving.
Oh, so something I read yesterday. 5-star graphic novel.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy Vinyl. Have y'all ever read this?
No, but I want to.
That is on a list for me to get because it's queer, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you didn't know, it is very queer.
Ooh,
and I love it. And it's set in 1998. So there's a lot of
no one told me it was set in the 90s.
References and Buffy references, and it's so good.
That is moving up to get soon.
I've already ordered the second one because I was like, this is awesome.
I love it. To answer your question, I gave it a 4-star. I already finished it. I finished it last night. Hello?
Good to know.
Ooh, outside my door. Most excited was A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It's so good. Ooh, yes. I
love that book. Love that book.
Kaylani, what was the book you DNF'd?
My Dark Vanessa.
I have that book. I haven't read it yet.
It was just too triggering for me, so I had to let it go, unfortunately.
I had a feeling that might have been your DNF.
I really tried. I got to 140 pages, and I even talked to my therapist about it, and he was like, "Let it go," and I was like, "You right."
Yeah, if it has to go to therapy, you need to let it go.
No more.
Oh, Lord.
That is no joke.
Oh gosh! I just found out the author of my favorite book of all time, Lost Stars, is going to write a sequel. Oh, nice! It's not the
Awesome.
best. Do you have any
Oh.
book recommendations? Any genre?
Kaylani, speaking of sequels, did you see what Bridget announced? Bridget Kimmerer?
No.
Yeah.
A
She's
continuation
in her new series
in the Curse of Dark and Lonely series in the world with the same characters, but it's a couple of the side characters and continuing on. Tycho gets his
like 4
own
years in the
book
future.
series.
Oh,
Tycho gets his own series.
I haven't even read this one yet, but I'm excited for Tycho's series. What the heck?
Tycho gets his own series. Sorry, that just
I love that. Love that. Love that. Love
made
that.
me happy.
Let's see, books I can recommend that I have right around me. I haven't finished it yet, but this book is so good. The Savior's Champion.
You were worried about that one because it was big, right?
Yeah, we haven't finished it yet. We're on page like 340, but so far this is looking like a 5-star read. So good.
The Serpent
Read
King.
this.
He's over there. I'm actually really okay. Can I talk about this, Mel, or do you not want this said out loud?
Oh dear, what?
Where Dreams Descend.
About what I said?
Yeah, that you didn't. You know.
Well, it's in my vlog, but my vlog won't be posting until after the live show.
I'm really sad that you didn't. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Which has me nervous, girl. You love it. She is.
I didn't
over here
I didn't
like
dislike it.
Oh, book recommendations. I got distracted.
I'm over here like I'm nervous. Oh, recommendations.
If you like smutty romance, please read Penelope Douglas. She's amazing. What else?
If you like romance in general, read Take a Hint, Danny Brown. Read
Yes.
The Brown Sisters. I didn't know that I needed this bisexual goddess in my life, but I did.
Death Prefers Blondes by Caleb Rorick
Anything by Caleb Rorick.
is fabulous. I highly recommend that book. A semi-definitive list of worst nightmares by Crystal Sutherland. Also highly recommend that book.
The Deceivers by Kristen Simmons.
Set fire to God. I'm not gonna lie. I just recently read Chemical Hearts by Crystal Sutherland, and I didn't like it.
That was the order of how much I liked the books was a semi-definitive list of worst nightmares was by far my favorite. Chemical Hearts was next. I still really liked it, but it was not to the same level. And then House of Hollow, I still really liked, but again, it's like third place for me.
Really, I just felt like Chemical Hearts was so toxic and nobody talked about it. That's just me though. That's my brain working, and I couldn't let it go, but I was so mad.
that was her first book that she wrote.
Yeah.
Felix Ever After is a good recommendation.
Yes. Tampa is sad. Don't judge a book by its cover. Love good sad books. And then while we're giving out book recommendations, let me know how long you guys want to stream for. Mel and Clint included. Let me know what you guys are thinking.
The House on the Cerulean Sea.
TJ Klune in
Wolf
general.
Song.
21 minutes.
Yes. How to Hang a Witch by Adriana Miller. 11 minutes and 25 seconds.
No, you guys. No.
That was what Clint said on ours, and I actually put it for that long.
She asked for weird numbers, so I gave her weird numbers.
Well, I said, what time do y'all want? It could be whatever. I said, you can even throw out some weird numbers like they do on Kaylani's channel. And I was expecting 21 minutes or 18 minutes or some weird random time. And Clint goes 11 minutes and 25 seconds. And I was like, all right, fine.
Sold.
13 minutes and 46 seconds.
Y'all are
It's Hope's book says 30 minutes. Trend says 20 minutes. Want to split it and go 25?
Yeah, that's good. Let me get this set up. Well,
That works.
I need a fan,
Oh,
so I will be.
My phone literally just alerted us that we were live.
Hello?
My phone was just like, by the way, Kaylani's live on YouTube.
Great. Let's go watch.
Hold on. I need to add. Can I add the 22 seconds? Hold on. Don't trip.
Come
I
on,
got
Tracy,
you.
with the 22 seconds.
Don't even trip. I got you, boo. I got you. I'm also going to vlog during the first shrimp because I need to update my vlog. So if you guys just see me talking to myself, I swear I'm not talking to air. It's just the vlog.
I mean, they watched me make a TikTok during one of them.
Were you like dancing or were you just talking?
He was like,
I was talking.
Like he had his book up and his phone up,
Oh,
and
no.
he's talking to the phone.
They also saw me bawl my eyes out in the last one because of Check Please Book 2. Like, I was legitimately over here sobbing so hard I was grabbing tissues because I couldn't see and I couldn't breathe.
And then he goes down and he's
I love that.
Because it was just
like,
so
"I
damn
can't
cute.
talk."
And I was just like, what is this? The cutest. Like,
That's
pretty much how he sounded. Yep.
listen, this is going to be on my top 10 of the year. I can tell you now, it's not beating Heartstopper, but it's going to be on the list.
I just had a realization that I don't know where the fuck my iPad charger is. It's pissing me the fuck off. Okay, that's it. That was my TED Talk. Thank you.
Trin, thank you for subscribing to us.
Yes, I love it.
You, Trin.
All right, let's get this started. I'm gonna get this shrimp going.
Yes, because I need Thriller.
You need Thriller? Thriller now. All right.
Yes. Thriller now.
25 minutes, 22 seconds.
I'm gonna mute everybody. But on your mark, get set. Happy reading. Good luck. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
This book is weird.
Have you guys ever read something and then the timer goes off and you feel like you've been sucked out of time and you're like, what the hell is happening?
I'm kind of like, what the hell's happening with this book? Because it's weird.
What are you reading again, Mel?
Strong female protagonist. It's a graphic
Oh.
novel.
That's right.
And it's like, it's about a superhero. Like, her superhero alter ego is called Mega Girl, and she has super strength and invulnerability. And then, like, she finds out things aren't, like, copacetic. And so she's like, you know what? I'm done being a superhero. I'm just going to go to college. And so she's now, like, in college, and they're, like, trying to get her to come and do missions. And she's like, no. Like, the cops can solve the crimes. She's like, just because I'm strong doesn't mean I can solve the crimes. I don't know. I don't know anything about justice. I don't know anything about this. And let me go. She's like, I haven't taken social studies since I was 15. I need to learn.
What's happening?
And also, at the bottom of every single page is some little line down here, and it's something from the writers, like, outside of the story, like that domino mask is now in pint-sized office at Guardian's headquarters. Or this one's my favorite. Get a girl some chocolates, feed her for a day. Get a girl a book and you haven't fed her at all. # don't eat books. It's weird.
Yeah. I feel like Amy is in the same boat as you.
You want to talk about Strange? This just jumps straight into it happening at the very beginning. Like, it's in the synopsis that the girl got kidnapped. Like, what are you laughing at?
I have a dirty fucking mind. You're like, it jumps straight into it, and I'm not thinking what you're thinking.
Because the thing that's throwing me off is every chapter is, like, from a different person's point of view.
Mm.
Like, it starts off with Drew, the dude who got the pizza order. Then it moves on to the girl that was the one that was supposed to be the one to get kidnapped. Then it moves over to these two guys that are doing this random thing. Then they're going over to the scuba diver. And now they're back to the main character girl. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
And it's not a long book. That's concerning.
Yeah.
But I understand what they're doing is you're following the investigation. Because the two boys doing the random thing,
this month.
the two boys that are doing the random thing are the ones who find her vehicle.
Mm.
So you see it happen. And the one that's scuba diving is scuba diving in the lake to see if he can find any missing bodies. Like, to see if he can find her body. Just in case.
Bye, Demi. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
And the next time we'll be streaming is, I'll be streaming tomorrow.
Yeah,
we have streams happening for the next 2-3 weeks, back to back to back. So stay tuned. Everyone's doing streams. Just, you won't be in need.
If you follow us on our Twitter at Seasonathon, we have like a picture with the schedule. All the times on the schedule are set in Eastern time, so just adjust for whatever time zone you're in. But yeah, we have live shows on my channel, Clint's channel, Kaylani's channel, the rest of this month except for
the 25th.
The 25th and the 29th. So there are a lot of live shows going on.
Also, hello, Gabriel. 20 pages. That's great. How did everyone do? I didn't get to ask you guys. How did everyone do? 64 pages. I'm reading Tris 6 Venom. I'm jealous because I want to read that book so bad. Penelope Douglas, has my heart. So need to read that ASAP.
32 pages.
32 pages, Clint?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, this is reading really fast. It's just, and I would have read more if I didn't have to go put on a long sleeve like sweater, because it is fucking freezing in this room. It was never this cold when this was our bedroom. This is disconcerting. How cold this room is.
There are no page numbers, so I don't know. I just got like this much. But I just saw here, like before the first page, really tiny light print at the bottom. It says, this comic was first published online, and each page had mouse over text with jokes, small comments, and trivia about the world. We've recreated the mouse over text at the bottom of the page. It's never essential to the story, and you can choose to read it or ignore it. But it's weird. But I can't like not read it because
it's there.
I have to read every word.
Yeah.
But it's weird.
Yeah, I think I started on page 119 and now I'm on page 152. So, but I also didn't actually read for the first 10 minutes because I was what is it, vlogging? Videoing.
YouTube.
Blogging, and then I got my fan because I was so hot. But let's see. I missed some.
You're hot and I'm freezing.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Clint's got like all these layers on.
Yeah, I've got my Disney sweatshirt on.
Oh, nice.
Every love story needs a villain.
I'm reading one last thought in case you have a question. Dark Disciples. Didn't get to read this sprint, but I went to fix something to eat and play with my nieces. Oh, I love that. Oh, sweet. I miss my dog. Did Tigger leave you?
Yes, but Einstein is currently like under my chair, so it's kind of why I'm so far back, because I can't scoot forward or I'll roll over him.
Oh, pets are so cute.
Oh, that was not. He just farted. And it smells so bad.
Oh man.
Like his butt is directly like right straight down from here.
Fun time.
Thank you.
What?
Wow.
Good
That is a
Lord,
lot.
how many siblings do you have to have that many kids?
She's like, I just got 2 siblings.
Right?
No, watch her say she has one sister.
Oh. One sister with anything kids. I mean, I have 11 siblings. I only have two nieces and nephews. Like,
You have 11 siblings?
yeah,
Dang.
I know.
That's a lot.
It's a wild ride for sure.
So, like, okay, where in the lineup are you?
2, 3, 4.
So you're the 4th kid?
No.
So each of
One,
your
2,
siblings
5,
has to
6. I'm
have, like, your 5 sisters have to have 5 kids and your brother has to have 2? Like, wait, what?
Where
If
do
you
you get
have 6
that?
siblings and you have 32 nieces and nephews, 32 divided by 6 is 5.33333. So practically each one's almost got to have 5 kids. One of them's got to have 6.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry, I meant one of them needs 6 kids, the rest need 5. Sorry.
No.
That still doesn't. That's not right either. Hold on. Wait,
Okay.
32 divided by 6 is 5.3333333333333.
Before we make any more of a fool of ourselves, Trin, can you please just explain it to me or to us? We're all,
My
So
brain's
if each
tired.
one had 5,
that'd be 25.
that's 30 because there's 6
Oh.
siblings. So they each would have to have at least 5, and then 2 would have 6.
That's a lot.
Oh, 2 would have 6. There we go.
That's a lot of
That's math. I got the math skills.
No, but there's
He's like,
6
"Don't worry."
siblings. No. It'd be 6 siblings.
It is 6
Yes,
siblings.
there are 6
It's
siblings.
32 divided by 6. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It's
5
5.3,
times
whatever.
6 is 30.
Yes. So that's
So-
why I said the 5 has 5 and the other one has 6.
But that's only
No,
31.
the other one would have 2.
That's only 31.
No.
I promise.
right.
I'm
You're
very
right.
good at math.
Trin, explain it for us, please.
Listen, if you have 4 siblings that each have 5, okay, that's 20. That's 20, okay, and then you have 2 more that each have 6.
That's 12.
That'd be 20 plus 12, so that'd be
20.
32. Yes.
Math.
This is not boding well for the fact that I applied for a job and I had my interview today for a job that's going to use a lot of math.
Oh.
Kaylani just
This
flipped you
isn't
off.
boding well.
I did it, I swear. I did it.
Which I didn't realize that the job that I applied for was mainly commission. You do get an hourly wage, but it depends on your commission on if you get more. Oh, we were right. 2 has 6, the rest have 5.
Oh, no.
Go Mel.
Mel was right.
Sorry, Mel was right. But no, you get an hourly wage, an hour. But if your commission, if you make more in commission, you get that as your paycheck. But if you don't, you get your hourly. So either way, you'll have a set.
Well, that's good. You'll make
And
a
after
minimum of your hourly.
Yeah, you start off at $11.54 an hour, and then at 90 days, you go down to $9.81 an hour. Solely for the fact that you should be getting more commissions at that point. It's
Me
to help
too.
you make more money.
I'm also wondering this for whoever.
How many sets of twins? How many sets of triplets?
Questions?
Any quints? Any quintuplets? I don't know. Well, none of them have a quintuplet. Never mind. Again, tired brain. Tired brain on alcohol, okay?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so as you guys know,
One of my nieces is pregnant with twins, and then I have 2 great nephews. All right.
Hold on, dummy over here. What the fuck is a great nephew? How do you have those?
Is
So
if
her
your
nephew-
nephews have kids.
Thank you.
One of her nieces or nephews have kids, so that's the great nephew.
We need to
It's
stop
like
talking
the
about
next generation.
it. Okay, so I have a birthday in July. Clint also has a birthday in July. Is there anyone else in the comments that has a birthday in July? Please, I'd like to know. Anyone in the comments? Shout
Sterling
out.
in the living room just had his.
Sterling also has a July birthday.
Kaylani, don't you know you had to write them all down before?
You know what? This is a different set of people. I don't know about Jay or Hope.
Clip that laugh.
No, you missed it at work. We went full on. We were making Smurf jokes because they bought cupcakes with blue icing. So many Smurf jokes were made that I about died. To the point where I was changing colors at work from
Oh my
laughing.
goodness.
I was almost
What
the
is
shade
so
of
funny
yellow.
about a Smurf joke, though? My question is,
Well, because everyone's mouse was completely blue. Like, did
They
you
were
suck
making
off
dirty
this?
Smurf jokes.
dirty Smurf.
The one that
jokes.
sent
Got
us.
it. I
Okay,
thought
the
you
one
were just
that
making Smurf jokes.
no, the one that sent us is how'd it go? How do they make Smuckers?
How?
From Smurfs. They caught them smucking. And the fact that we had to explain that to two of the cashiers who overheard was like, I don't get it. We had to break it down syllable by syllable for them to understand what we were meaning. And they were like, oh, that's not funny. And walked away, and we were like,
Well, yeah, when you have to explain it like that, it's not.
well, and then one of them asked also, what's a Smurf? And I went, you're too young, get the fuck away from me. If you don't know what a Smurf is, go away. Bye. Bye, Felicia.
You don't belong here. Bye, Felicia.
Hell, one of them asked what Smucker's jelly was, and I went, you don't know what Smucker's is?
What does it mean when someone spills the tea?
Spills
the tea.
Gossip.
Yeah.
Tells the gossip, tells what's on our mind. Like, girl, I got some tea to tell you about who's been sleeping with who. Girl.
I heard that Clint has been sleeping with Sterling.
What a revelation. I sure hope so.
Gotta keep our relationship spicy before we get lesbian bed death. What?
Kaylani and I are both like, huh?
Have you never heard that term?
No.
Lesbian bed death is when two people it's usually lesbians, are in a relationship for so long that they just stop having sex. Because it's just like they just aren't in the mood.
Well,
They just don't have sex.
That's everybody. That's not just, no. That's everybody.
I'm sorry, that's never going to be us. I'm sorry, I'm keeping it.
Yay.
Well, not. Clint, if you don't stop, you're gonna make me piss myself. Come on now. Oh my gosh. So I was trying to explain to Isaac why this video was so funny. But do you guys follow Gavin? How to Train Your Gavin?
Yeah.
Did you guys watch his top 10 best moments video?
No.
So back when they were doing some, I don't know what it was. I think it was for the 24-hour or the 48-hour Becca's Book-Up-a-thon. He did live sprints.
Mm-hmm.
And he was wearing this face mask, and he sucked in a breath, and the face mask went to the back of his throat, and he choked.
Yes.
Every time I watch it, I'm like crying, laughing so hard. So I tried to show it to my husband, and he didn't get it. But every time I watch it, it's so fucking hilarious. But that's what Clint's laugh reminds me of. Like, he's gonna hurt himself laughing so hard, you know?
Suck something back that's not supposed to be there.
What is that?
No, that's worse. That's like his steamboat laugh.
I don't like that at all.
I'm much rather hear you just like, I don't know, doing your honking laugh.
See, I'm not the only one. The face mask, I damn near died when I watched that live. If you have not seen that, you have to go watch it. It's so funny. Even if you don't watch the whole video. Not that I would not recommend watching the whole video, because obviously he gets money from watching the whole video. But if you just skip to the end and watch that one part, it is so funny. It is hilarious. Oh yeah, that laugh. What, Clint? I've been on so many lives with you. I've never ever heard you laugh like that before. What the fuck was that?
I was like,
it sounded like you're a possessed doll or something.
If my body automatically changes the laugh on the occasion because it knows that the other one's starting to hurt my throat, so it changes the pitches and stuff so it doesn't fuck up my voice. I don't know why, but my voice does some weird laughs. Every bad laugh you can think of, I have it all in one.
I feel like I should be looking out for dolls. And like, what is happening?
I wish I had like a little doll I could put up here. Oh my gosh. That makes me think of like.
I have to admit, I'm gonna pee myself. He doesn't stop.
Oh my gosh. I'm tearing up. I had okay, back when like troll dolls were like this big thing, I hated them. I did not like them at all. And I remember telling my stepdad, I didn't really have any preference for Christmas presents. I was just like anything except for trolls. I don't want trolls. And he didn't hear it right or something. It didn't register. And he thought all I wanted was trolls. And so he got me like all these different troll dolls of varying sizes and stuff. And we ended up like taking them back, like trading them in or whatever, except for one. It was this troll that was like this tall and had like, hair that was up to that. And it had pink hair and I like gave it a buzz cut. But it also like you squeezed it and it said like love me or I think it was like love me or something like that. Love me, love me, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna keep this one. And for some reason, I couldn't take it back, and so maybe it was love me or hug me or something like that. Hug me, and I remember there's no way to change the battery out or whatever in this thing. It would just eventually die. And I remember one night, it when the battery was finally dying, it started doing the hug me on its own. Like without being squeezed. And then it kept doing it and it was like, hug me, hug me, hug me, hug me. No. Hug
Fuck that
me.
Fuck that.
I was just like, oh my God. This thing's going to kill me.
Listen, I did the same thing with family members saying I wanted anything but a Furby. And I had one relative thought that I wanted lots of Furbies. They bought me 5 Furbies.
Oh gosh.
And it was the ones that they could record their own voices, so they had different sayings in it. I'm walking to the Christmas tree in the middle of the night. I walked past the box that had them in them. They started going off without me knowing what was in the box because they were still wrapped up.
And they'll talk to each other.
Yes, and they were legitimately having a full-on conversation, and I thought the tree was possessed. The fact that I threw the Bible that was on the stand at the Christmas tree, I was 8 years old. I threw the Bible saying, God, help us, we're possessed. And I ran into my grandmother's bedroom and was just hugging her leg, screaming. She's like, what's going on? And she walked into the living room, saw that the tree was tilted over because the power that I threw the Bible with went through the tree and knocked the tree over.
The power that
And she saw the box. Well, she saw that the box was moving.
Oh,
and she's
gosh.
like, what? She's like, what's in this? What's in this? What's in this? So she had to open it. And she's like, did you just throw a Bible because of Furbies?
Yeah.
I didn't know what was in the box.
100%. No, don't be giving me no dang Furbies. What the heck do I look like? All right, what are we doing?
18 minutes.
Okay, 18 minutes.
That works.
That'll put it at 11:30 my time.
That'll put it at 10:30 my time.
Okie dokie, on your mark, get set. Happy reading.
Read.
All right, my dears. That is, what was that even? 25 minutes? What do we do?
We did 18 minutes.
How did we do?
I think I'm about a third of the way through this. It's still very weird.
Yeah.
There was a "that's what she said" joke in here.
Oh.
So one of the superheroes, his name is Pint Size. He can get really, really small, and he like went into her ear, and he's like trying to help her, and she's like, "Pint Size, are you inside of me?" And he said, "That's what she said," and she said, "God, I hope not."
Okay. Oh my goodness.
This is kind of terrible, but it's quick, so I'm gonna finish it. But yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, Clint does not seem impressed.
I wouldn't recommend it. All right, tell us, Clint.
April goes there.
Goes there how?
Like, you get the point of view from the missing girl and how she's bleeding, and the way it was described is I started getting sick to my stomach. Like, it is so realistic and so gruesome that you're like, what the fuck? And then you get the killer. It's like John Robinson, the fake name that was given for the pizza delivery. You get their point of view. I still don't know if it's a guy or girl. I'm assuming it's a guy, but I'm trying not to be sexist here, so... And I got through another 25-ish pages. It's going by really fast. It's just...
Are you liking it?
I am, but it's too soon to tell. But all I know is, from the killer's point of view, is he did grab the wrong girl. And it is supposed to be the other girl. But no one believes her. Like, the cops and stuff just thinks that he tried to see if she was there to, like, throw off the case. And she's freaking out. Like, what if he comes and gets me? What if he still wants me? What if he's after me because he asked for me? And poor Kayla, I feel bad for her. Like, oh my god. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
You're making me nervous for reading this book because it's on my TBR for this month. So I'm
like, I'm enjoying it. But as someone who reads a lot of thrillers, especially YA thrillers, I'm hooked, but I don't think I'm hooked in a way that I'm supposed to be.
Interesting.
Like, I don't see this getting a 5-star, but I feel like it has potential for at least a 4 or a 4.5.
Okay.
It has potential. And it's also mixed media. There are parts in it where you get articles from, like, the newspaper, and then you get, like, the documents of, like, evidence found.
Okay.
And then you get transmissions of 911 phone calls. So I'm like, I feel like I feel like this would make a really good movie or a TV show.
I wonder how the audiobook is done.
I started the audiobook because I felt like it was missing like the creepy factor, and the audiobook is adding that creepy factor for me.
It's on
because,
Scribd, right?
Yes. It's a 5-hour audiobook.
Oh, that would be a fast audiobook because I listen to...
I'm listening to it at a 2-speed.
Yeah.
So if I was to, like, if we were to do this up till midnight here, I'd probably finish this book during these reading sprints. As how fast I'm going.
Okay.
I just want to know if I'm going to like it or not. I just want to know who the fuck the killer is at this point. Because it's pissing me off because I have like a list of suspects already, and I feel like it's because it's so many points of view. It's like pissing me off,
How's your reading
and I
going,
feel like I
Kaylin?
really know
Oh, sorry. You feel like you really know what?
who the killer is or who the kidnapper is, and if it is who I think it is, I'm gonna be really pissed off that it was this person
It's never fun
because
when
it's
it's that
too
predictable.
obvious.
Yeah. My reading is going well. I am currently like 40-ish% of the way done with this, which is good since I only started this today. I don't know. I think I was expecting more. And it's really focused on like this like magical aspect of the book. But when you read Red, White, and Royal Blue and then you read this one, it's like very, very different. And I'm really trying hard not to compare them because they are very different books about very different, relationships. But like I just miss the humor and I wanted like the fun, like interesting, like, whatever. So
I was
I'm liking
kind of
it.
mad that they didn't do. I'm kind of mad that the second book wasn't from Nora's point of view. When she said
Yeah,
Sapphic, I was like, "Ooh, they're probably gonna do Nora
that
or
would
the
have been good.
sister." Like, it would have been interesting, but
Yeah, but so far so good. I mean, I'm not hating it by any means. It's just not quite, the favorite of the two that I've read so far. Jay said that the book is making him mad because a character keeps jumping to conclusions. That is the worst.
does that? That and miscommunication pisses me off so much. If it's such an easy miscommunication, like they read, like the people said something and they took one word wrong, that pisses me off so much.
Or I also don't like it when customers. I've been working too much. When characters are like so emotionally like stunted from their past and jaded that they choose not to share important things of their life with their love interest, and then it just comes back to bite them in the ass in the end. Like, why do we do this? Why is it a plot point? I have questions. 20 pages, 80 left to finish the book. Nice. Chapter and a half. Cool.
I am probably going to have to stop here just because if I go to sleep right now, I'm getting less than 6 hours.
Oh, no. No. You need to go to sleep.
Yes, because I have to get up at 5:30 in the morning, and it is 11:38 right now.
Yeah. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Yeah. But I will be back and joining you tomorrow evening, so maybe I'll have finished. This is a weird book. Maybe I'll have finished that by then and be able to. I would have moved on to the book Clint's reading next, but
Do it, so we can discuss it. I want us to discuss it. I need to know what your thoughts are on it to see if your thoughts are the same as mine or not. I need to know.
Keep me updated on how your reading goes, and we'll see. If you end up hating it, that I might have to push it a little bit.
It's a 5-hour audiobook. You can do a 5-hour audiobook.
True. All right, I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for having me, and I will see you guys here tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye, Mel.
Bye. Bye.
Yay.
What are you reading today?
I'm really
curious. Yay. What are you reading that's making you so upset? I think you maybe mentioned earlier, but I forgot. So,
isn't he the one that's reading the Penelope Douglas book that you got jealous of?
No, that was Luna that was reading that one.
Oh.
So I think it must be a mystery or something.
Oh, Dark Disciple.
Dark Disciple. Is that a fantasy? Is it a thriller? Like what type of book is it?
Watch it be like a romance. 81% into Darker Shade of Magic. I still need to read that. I have that over here to read. Maybe the new game will get me to read some of my fantasies that I've been neglecting.
Honestly, I have so many freaking books that I have to read at this point. I'm like, I'll never get through my TBR. Never. There's no way. It's a romance.
It's a romance.
Is it a smutty romance? Because I might have to read it. I am so obsessed with reverse harem books right now. Like, I need them all. I want them all right now. Like,
I
give me the reverse
mean,
harem.
I'm kind of interested in diving down gay harems.
Yes.
Where, like, one guy and he has all the guys, but the other guys can't touch each other. I feel like that would be really hot. Like, you have
Mhm.
power over all the guys.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, so good. I did read one. It was called Sugar Daddies, and the two characters were gay and then, well, bisexual, and then looking for a sugar baby and to like enter into their mix. And that one was pretty cute. I liked that one.
Enemies
4 months
to
ago.
lovers.
Yeah. I'll be looking that up. Don't even trip.
Enemies to lovers. I'm like, enemies to lovers, friends to lovers. Those are my shit. Fake dating is really my shit. And I think that's why I liked Take a Hint, Danny Brown.
Yes.
I don't know what it is about fake dating, but fake dating gets me.
Yes, I love dating. I like is it Dark Disciples by The only one I'm coming up with is a Star Wars book, and no thank you.
Wait, do we have that one? No, that's the one that Sterling was looking at the other day.
Can you please tell me who the author is so I can look up this book? Thank you.
I will state I like the fact that Take a Hint, Danny Brown kind of gave me Bromance Book Club vibes with Zaf.
Yeah.
Loving his romance novels. Zaf reminded me a lot of Mac.
I haven't read that one yet, but I could see where you're getting the.
But it's like Mac, but with instead of restaurants and nightclubs with rugby. And Christy Golden.
I was totally in for this whole dark enemies to lovers romance until you said Star Wars, and then I just lost all interest. Oh no.
Yeah, nope, I've lost interest too. Sterling might be interested.
Yeah, Sterling would have to read it. Have you read Strange the Dreamer? No, but I own it. Does that count?
No, but I own it. Kaylani sent it to me.
I did do that. I would love to know down below in the comments what you guys' favorite tropes are. It doesn't have to be romance tropes. It could be any tropes, but that's a good question to ask, seeing as we were just talking about romance tropes. I would love to know what some of your favorite tropes are.
My favorite trope in a YA of the YA thrillers is set in a high school. Like, I like thrillers for some reason with high school students.
So like The Girl's Guide to Murder, One of Us is Lying,
The Deceivers, In the Hall with the Knife, which is a private school, All Your Twisted Secrets, stuff like that. It's just like it's like a competitiveness with the school setting, and the person that is doing the thing is someone like involved with the school.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
The secret baby count. Yeah, it counts as a trope for sure. It doesn't happen very often in the books that I read, but it counts. Time travel, reincarnation. Ooh.
You're talking more like, okay, with reincarnation, are you meaning more like Cloud Atlas, where like every generation it's like the same two people just reincarnated in all the different things? Which I haven't read the book, but I've seen the movie. Or
what is your like ideal book for reincarnation? And if you guys are leaving these favorite tropes and you have a book that is not spoilery to share that trope, please do share it. I would love to know. I don't read Penguin classics. Clint, do you read classics?
Every now and then, like once in a blue moon. But my new thing back there is going to force me to read some.
Yes, I love that. My favorite trope, hands down, is enemies to lovers. Oh, me too.
I think mine, hands down, has to be fake dating if we're gonna go romance.
For me, yeah. Either
I need
mine is
I need
still,
more.
You need more what?
I need more queer fake dating on my shelves. Like boyfriend material. Ugh.
Yes. Even Red, White, and Royal Blue is like not fake. Well,
it's fake friendship.
Fake friendship, yeah. But the trope that I really love is hands down enemies to lovers. But like I like the darker side of that, like bully romances, enemies to lovers. Like they fucking hate each other and then they love each other. That's my shit.
The whole like they're mid fighting and they're arguing, and then one thing leads to another, and they just one of them shoves the other up against the wall. The Buffy and Spike scene when they first had sex in that house where they're fighting, and then she just throws them up against the wall and kisses him, and he throws her back, and then the house falls around them. Oh,
That's it. That's the personification of a book that I need. I read it before
Yes.
I got into Star Wars. Nice. I don't know that I have a favorite trope. I tend to read whatever looks good in the moment. That's cool too.
fake dating.
Mm-hmm.
What is
For me-
your favorite fantasy trope?
Fantasy trope. Found
Do you
family.
have found family? Yes, I'm all about found family.
Or the here comes the cavalry trope. Oh yes. Give it to me every time. It literally brings me to tears every time.
I would have to say found family for me. The one what are some of y'all's least favorite tropes?
Yeah, Gabriel just asked that one too. I'm not really here
I would
for
have
like
to say Go ahead.
Go Clint. I
The
want to know if ours is the
chosen
same.
one. The chosen one trope has to go. Like this child is born to be the chosen one. And it makes it where that person can never die because you know that character. Yeah, the character's going to be in all these dark like moments, but you know the character's going to survive to the end if their name is in the title of the book.
True.
Like
Percy Jackson.
Harry Potter, you're not going to kill off the main character.
True.
Like that's like, ugh, it irritates me.
Mine would have to be they're not like other girls, not like other guys trope. Something about that just grinds my gears.
Ooh, insta love.
Mm.
Unless it's used with like the soulmate principle with like paranormal romances with like shapeshifters and vampires and stuff, that I can understand.
Black
But
Dagger.
you just met this man on like page 1 and you're like, oh, I'm in love with him. No, honey, you in lust. You ain't in love, you in lust.
Very true. I didn't get to read this comment, but Reincarnation, you enjoyed The Forgetting Time, also The Memory Painter. I've heard of neither one of those, but they sound good.
Neither have I.
Let's see. My favorite books before I got into Star Wars are from Rick Riordan. He does write good books.
We have a whole section over there.
Mm-hmm. Nice Neighbors is having an affair with the main character's family. Damn, that's dark. I love it.
Oh, another trope I love is this being me is I like straight guy, gay guy romances.
Mm-hmm.
When the straight guy doesn't know that he's into it until he's into it, and then when he is, it's very because the whole having fun with a straight guy, it's more of the forbidden fruit moment. The straight guy's like, I shouldn't be into this. It's like this is taboo. This is not what I'm supposed to be into, and it's a lot rougher and a lot more intense. And I'm like, oh,
Yes, give it to me. Give it to me.
give it to me now.
I should read Evernight. What is Evernight?
Oh, Evernight. I feel like I know what that is. Hold on.
Hi, Leandra. I just like
Hey.
unreliable narrators. Yeah.
Depends on the type. Okay. It depends on the type of book. Unreliable narrators in like a thriller, I love. Unreliable narrators in a fantasy pisses me off.
Yeah, for sure. In a thriller, like I've read a couple ones, like the classic ones. Woman in the Window.
Evernight by Claudia Gray is what he's talking about.
What does it look like though?
It's that red book. Ugh. That one.
Oh yes. That's old.
That's old YA. That is 2008. I graduated. That was
Like, Too Good to Be True by A.E. Via. What kind of book is it though? Yes, good.
We looking that
I feel
up.
like there are very few genres where the unreliable narrator trope actually works, and there's very few writers that can actually pull it off, or it doesn't seem like, yeah, we get it, you're drunk, like we get it, you know. So I get what you're saying. Like there are times when I'm like, I don't want it, I just don't want it, and then other times I'm like, okay, we can deal with that. What is it?
Oh.
Okay, bye, Jay. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
It's muddy. Oh, sold.
And it's gay. Angel is one of the most sought after gay bachelors in Virginia Beach, but when he tries to find true love, no one takes him seriously. After a one-night stand goes wrong, he comes into contact with a hunky, straight firefighter, Maximus Max Strong, and Angel's mission in life is now clear. Max's older, protective brother Riker secretly craves the attention and praise of a master. Angel Security Chief Master Dom Sebastian Bass Bageteli shatters that secret with their first intense encounter. These men's stories will unravel in a whirlwind of romance, bondage, revelations, action scenes, and very hot sex. Sign me up. Let's go.
That sounds amazing.
And that cover, girl.
Yes, those abs.
Like, yes,
Sassy.
please. Yes.
There's 3 books in the series. I recently just read the Rock Hard Beautiful series. If you don't like a romance book that really doesn't have a plot, you don't read it. But if you like a book that has a lot of sex and like just really wholesome characters that you're trying to figure out like why the fuck these 5 guys want to be with this one girl, and Clint, it has that trope that you were talking about, but it's kind of a spoiler, so I won't say which one. But it was a 3-book series. I literally binged all 3 of them back to back, and it was just so cute by the end. I'm like, oh my god. So good.
Well, that just got added to my wish list.
Which one?
The Too Good to Be True book one.
Yes. That sounds amazing.
The paperback is $16.99.
Yes. Their covers are kind of like everything. Thank you very much.
They really are, and I feel like those are going to be ones I'm really going to have to read at home.
What is something that made you smile this week?
Sterling. Just being Sterling. Always
I was
makes
just
me
saying
smile.
the same thing. Well, this is gonna sound weird, but hear me out. My husband is currently sick. He has a cold, and but like when he gets sick, he's like the cutest, most cuddly. Like he just wants to hug.
Oh my
He's like,
god.
oh, like I don't feel
Sterling.
like yes. Can you just hold me? And like that shouldn't make me smile because I know that he's like not feeling well. But like when he like needs me like that, like it just warms my little heart. And then my dog, of course. Oh, I watched the first episode of Gossip Girl. That made me smile.
The newest episode? I still need to watch that because I'm debating on if I want to watch the new season and just like the reboot and just watch it, or do I want to go all the way back and rewatch the original?
I would definitely say the reboot's not as good, and it definitely took me like most of the episode to like get into this. But when I literally tell you that they just like recycled characters, Like there's a
I've
Chuck
heard it's
character.
I've heard it's recycled, just gay.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Legitimately.
There's a Chuck character. There's definitely a Dan character. There's definitely a Serena and a Blair. Like it's like,
Oh, Gabriel, I'm happy for
oh,
you.
I love
Why am I
that.
tearing up? I literally just started tearing up at reading that. Oh,
I'm happy with you. That's amazing. I love it. I love it when
yes,
people make me feel good.
yes,
Did you finish your alcohol too? Because I finished mine and I'm sad about it.
yeah. I was like, I could only have one because I have work in the morning.
What time do you work?
8 o'clock.
Ugh.
We both have work at 8.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
But also, a beauty of if we both get the job, we'll both be at home
Mm.
working similar schedules. We'll both be working Monday through Friday. And I'm like, okay, cool. I am perfectly okay with this. We'll have
Oh, heck
Saturday,
yeah.
Sundays off. Make
I
it so
love
much
that.
easier for our readathons.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, she called me by her son's name. I have questions, but is it still a good thing? Like, I'm confused. But if that made you happy, then go off. I mean,
Is the sun cute? I don't
it's
know. I'm over here with too many questions that I don't know if I want the answers to. Um,
Oh, his son is literal prince. I mean, it's cool that you know somebody that's a literal who sends a literal prince.
was it a her or was it a him? I'm confused now.
Oh, well then, maybe just typo. Who knows?
Or get your life, just have fun.
Exactly. All right, we're gonna do one more shrimp before we head off to bed.
Yes.
Okay. How long?
Um, let's do a 30-minute.
30 minutes.
Like end on a good
On a good
like
note, at
yeah.
7:30.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Our last shrimpy poo paw. I don't know why I said that, but okay. Trend's like 15 minutes, and we're like, let's do a 30.
That way we can just end on a good note and get quite a bit read.
I agree. All right, let's do it. Go.
Have fun.
Happy reading. Alrighty. That was our last 30-minute shrimp. How did you guys do? Did you get some good reading done? I made it to page 228. So from page 150, I made good progress today. Clint, how did you do?
I'm on page 100.
And?
Well, I think I just got to the first, like, I don't agree with what just happened, but okay.
I don't know.
The girl is freaking out, and she just leans out, like, he's holding her while she's freaking out. And then she just leans over and kisses him, and I'm like, why? Why is this a thing in this type of a book? But okay. We're introducing a romance. All right.
In a mystery? Boo.
Sometimes romances are okay and little couples, but like I'm 100 pages in to a short thriller. That's only 229 pages, so I only have 129 pages to go.
I don't
Choices.
know. Welcome back, Jay. I'll read later. Accurate. That's how I feel about most of my life. I'll read later. I read 66 pages that sprint. Nice. So I have 188 pages to go. And I will say I'm definitely liking it more now than I was earlier. We got to our first Stevie scene. And it was very cute. I liked it.
Is the steamy scene in that like the ones in Red, White, and Royal Blue, or are those a little bit more in depth?
No, it's not in depth. It's kind of like implied, but like also taught.
Because I was watching a couple of book talkers earlier, and both of them were like, yeah, the sex scenes in Red, White, and Royal Blue are like super explicit. And I was like, girl, if you think that's explicit, you haven't read a sex scene yet.
Yeah, I think the most explicit it gets in here is one of the characters was like, I think you should hold on to the door. And the girl was like, why? And she was like, because in a second you won't be able to feel your legs. Like, that's as explicit as it gets. There's no like description of what's happening.
So it's not Take a Hint, Danny Brown, where it went into full detail. The only thing about Take a Hint, Danny Brown that pulled me out of it was one word used several times. Still gave it a 5-star, but it's the word folds.
Folds? Ew, I don't like that.
Referring to her vagina. And
no.
I was like, no, no, thank
Why are we
you.
calling the vagina vagina folds? Now I get it.
Yeah, about like spreading her folds and stuff like that. And I was just like, I don't do straight sex, so now I'm bored. I don't mind you calling it a vagina, a pussy. I don't even care that the C word was used in the first one. But now you've taken me out by saying the word folds. Okay, done.
2 pages. You know what? 2 pages is better than no pages. I read 27 pages to finish the book. Yay! You're almost there. How many books have y'all completed this year? I have read 110 books.
I'm at like, let me see. Hold on. I don't want.
115. I think I'm
reading challenge. Have I updated it? Yes, I have. I'm at 43.
That's good.
But a lot of shit has happened this year. So lots of drama, lots of I no longer have my best friend, and then I no longer have a roommate, and all that stuff. So it's like drama has happened all this year, plus getting engaged. So I'm like, there's been ups and downs.
Yeah, for sure.
And I went
You know,
1 month only reading 2 things. So, and then last month I only read 4 things.
sometimes you just have to take some breaks and take care of your mental health. And if reading comes secondary, then it is what it is.
Yes. And Gabriel, what's your question?
142, 6 books, 173. Damn.
Damn.
116. Congratulations on your engagement. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, Gabriel. What is your question? Oops.
But yeah. But I will state I am enjoying the book more.
More now. Okay, good.
Yes. The main character, though, I think is a little cray-cray.
A little
And
quick
not
cray.
quite in... Because there was this moment where she was just like, I have to feel how Kayla felt. So she made the other boy chase her in like the area where they found like a rock with the girl's blood on it. So she made him chase her. So
That's
that
weird.
she could understand what Kayla felt, seeing as it was supposed to be her instead of Kayla.
That is weird. Definitely.
I'm like,
Okay.
okay, you're a little crazy. You're getting a little cray cray.
Why are people with disabilities often considered as inspirational?
My only thoughts with that is because they overcome adversity,
I also
and
think it's
that's
like,
what makes them.
I feel like if you're putting yourself in a position like becoming a public speaker and talking about overcoming adversity, then it's inspirational. But not every single person with a disability, I don't consider that. I mean,
Same.
it's your life. They're an individual with things that go on in their life just like everybody else. I mean, it's not that it's not awesome that they get to do the things that they do or overcoming things, but it's like I don't have to see it as inspirational per se.
But speaking of disability, I would love to see more fantasy novels involving disability representations.
Yes, please. We need it like so bad.
That way it's a little bit more realistic. And like they have Harper in A Curse of Dark and Lonely with cerebral palsy. And then you've got, I know the one by, I don't know what the name of the book is, As She Descends or whatever with by Jody Meadows. Apparently the main character has horrible anxiety issues, and it's a fantasy world.
Interesting.
I know The Blade of Secrets by Trisha Levenseller. She's supposed to have anxiety problems. But you don't have many fantasy novels with disability representation.
Would you consider Kaz Brecker to have disability?
I haven't read that one, so I don't know.
He walks the cane. But I
Then
forget.
kinda.
I think that he was injured as a child. I can't remember them.
Technically, if you're gonna go that route, Jim in Clockwork Angel
Yeah.
would be a disability because it's more of a sickness. But ooh, Renegades. Oh, what's his name? Oh God, what's his name? Hold on.
Renegades? Who has a disability in Renegades?
Smokescreen. Oscar.
Yes, you're right.
Oscar walks with a cane.
I also I know that Into the Drowning Deep is a horror, and they have some characters in there that are deaf, which is something that we don't see in the community very much either.
It would also be nice if thrillers need to deal with more disabilities as well.
This wouldn't be my first recommendation for this, but I just read Credence by Penelope Douglas, and that has a selective mute, which is very rare as well.
Um, it would also be nice to see queer and disability rep together.
Yes.
Like, what's that show on Netflix with the dude who has, I want to say, Down syndrome? Is it Down syndrome or cerebral palsy?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's gay and wants to have sex. Is it Sex Education? Is the name of that show?
But I didn't know that he had a disability. It would have been a long time since I watched that show though. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
thinking of
because he
something
has.
totally different.
Or are you thinking of Sex Life?
No, not that. But did you
Because I know
watch
there's
the?
one that. Oh, is it atypical? Hold on. Let me see if I can figure it out.
And no, Gabriel, your question wasn't weird. No worries. Did you watch the episode of Sex Life that everyone was talking about on TikTok?
No, because we don't have Netflix currently.
Oh, Clint. I might just screen record it and send it to you.
You might need to.
I'm gonna do it. Oh my gosh.
I figured it has something to do with his penis. It's just what I have figured. Is all I know.
Oh,
And yes, it
oh
is
man.
atypical. She was right. He's autistic. It was like I knew he was one of them. Oh, are you literally doing that right now?
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as a weird question here. Trust me.
Yes.
We'll answer the weird questions. Okay, there's actually such things called a weird question because we've had a few really weirdos trolling us, but your question wasn't weird.
Oh my lord. Oh my god, it's not even recording. I might have to do it on my iPad. It's so great though.
Lord have mercy.
All right, I'm gonna have to get going soon because I need to go spend time with my husband before he goes to sleep. But Clint, I will record that and send it to you because you have to see it, and I want to know your reaction. So, do you have an iPhone,
Okay.
Clint?
Yes, I do.
Oh my god, I'm gonna FaceTime you, and then I want you to watch it while I'm on phone.
Yeah, I have an iPhone 11.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna FaceTime you. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna send it to you, and then I'm gonna FaceTime you.
Okay.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. We will be back here tomorrow at 7 o'clock, same time, to do some more shrimps. We love you all very much.
Yes. Y'all have fun, and maybe I will either be done with this or reading more of this. Who knows? Depends on how tomorrow goes.
Cross our fingers, right?
Yes.
All right, guys, love you. Bye.
Bye.